Lil Durk has been on his Loverboy grind these past few years, but he's really known for his Chiraq drill days. So today, we're gonna look over 10 of his most disrespectful moments. First, we'll take it all the way back to Inglewood, where Durk grew up. Back in the early days of Chicago drill, Lil Durk and Chief Keef were pretty much the kings of the genre, but they weren't always on the best of terms. In June of 2013, Durk was arrested on weapons charges after the police caught him ditching a stolen handgun in the backseat of a Hyundai Sonata. His bond was set for $100,000, but he only needed to pay 10%. So if he came up with $10,000, he would be a free man. After he asked Chief Keef to help him pay, Keef ignored him and later came out with a tweet mocking Durk saying, "I just bought a four-wheeler for $10,000. This is when Durk got disrespectful. He instantly banned Chief Keef from the hood, saying, "You got all this money but can't come around here with it," threatening to rob him if he ever saw him around Inglewood or O-Block again. Durk was really a bully back in those days because after him, along with some THF members, snatched Chief Keef's associate, Capo's chain. They even made a video flaunting it in front of Chief Keef's music video. But since then, the two have squashed their beef, according to a tweet that Durk made a year after this incident. And Keef wasn't the only Chicago rapper the Inglewood superstar didn't get along with. He has been going back and forth for over 8 years with his main op, FBG Duck. Duck has been getting incredibly disrespectful, name-dropping and dissing Durk and his crew for years over many tracks. One of his most disrespectful being his song titled Dead Bees, where he straight up named all of his dead ops and said F them. FBG Duck was recently killed on August 4th, 2020 after being involved in a shootout in Gold Coast, Chicago, a pretty nice and luxurious area.
Erica and Brad, a man and woman, were seriously injured in this shooting, but their friend, a rising Chicago rapper, did not survive.
So after Duck passed, Durk had a lot of steam to let off. He started with a song titled Should've Ducked. The title is pretty self-explanatory, but in his first verse, he says, "I told my PO through the gate that I get high as f***. She asked me how high do I get? I told her high as duck." He was using this verse to recreate a conversation he had with his PO about his drug usage, describing it as excessive. While under the influence, Durk relates his high to duck as higher than earth and in the clouds. And in Duck's situation, this would be heaven. He also mocked Duck's death in another one of his songs titled Still Running, this time being more specific about the situation Duck was in. He said that nigga was the moment he ran and knew he ain't ducking, his ass was out of luck. But Durk also dissed Tuka in this line because he mentioned his name in the following ad-lib. Tuka is a well-known gangster disciple, or GD, that was killed back in 2012 while waiting at a bus stop. Many black disciple rappers use the phrase "smoking on Tuka" as a way to disrespect him and other GDs. The phrase "smoking on someone who was killed" is wordplay on the idea that they were smoked while smoking. So this also ties in with the previous line of him mocking the death of Duck through the metaphor of getting high. But Durk clearly has loads of animosity against FBG because in his song Computer Murderers, he dissed FBG Wooski. This was around the same time that he claimed he was refraining from name dropping the dead. But since Wooski isn't dead, he can still get dissed. In this song, the Inglewood native said, "Check on your mans, I heard he got hit in his head, but he almost died, so I can say his name cause he ain't dead." Followed by an ad-lib saying, "Wooski." In early October 2018, Wooski was shot while attending a funeral for his close friend who was also a rapper, Dooski. He also said, "How you let a nigga vouch for you who just got out the feds?" This was a reference to NBA Youngboy's song, I Hate Youngboy, where he shows his support for Wooski saying, "I'm bumping Wooski, turn up with some groupies while at my home." This was shortly after Youngboy was released on house arrest, awaiting trial for a weapons and possessions charge. He followed this line with another FBG diss saying, "Sneaking pics by Von's mural like Lil Bro won't come out and spin." He was sending a threat to FBG Cash, who took a picture in front of King Von's mural in Chicago after he was shot. FBG Cash was another FBG member who was shot and killed a few days ago while driving in the 8100 block of South Marshfield Avenue. I'm also going to be giving away $100 to someone who subscribes in the next 7 days. So make sure you subscribe to enter. Durk doesn't only beef with Chicago rappers though. Back in 2014, he and Tyga bumped heads a few times. On January 28th, 2014, Durk posted a video of him, Tyga, and Chris Brown in the studio together, captioned "Album on the way, studio with my West Coast family." Then out of nowhere, 3 months later, Durk posted a video of him in the studio previewing some of his Chiraq remix with Meek Mill. He purposely highlighted the part where he dissed Tyga saying, "Heard Tyga sneak dissing on me telling ain't right. Tyga only got one name, but that nigga ain't got one stripe. He backpacked, so easy to get that snatched. In an interview with XXL, Lil Durk reveals why he took shots at Tyga in his Chiraq verse. He explains that a while back, while recording a song with French Montana, he referenced Blac Chyna, who was Tyga's fiancée at the time. He said in the interview that it really wasn't a diss, he was just saying he wants her, which is kinda disrespectful if you ask me. He also said in the interview that when Tyga first heard the line, he felt some kind of way. Durk continues saying that he thought he and Tyga patched up the issue after they text and planned to do a collaboration together, but once Tyga stopped replying to his text, he knew something was up.
What'd you say?
Malaya Blac Chyna just don't tell. I said, what a stripper swallow. Malaya Blac Chyna just don't tell Tyga. It was a disrespectful bit of a comment too, like.
Okay, so he took offense to that.
Yeah.
This is when he recorded the Chiraq verse. Tyga responded with his own verse on Chiraq saying, "Who the f is Lil Durk? I dust you like Ashen and Perp. Your flow whack, my flow crack. Got marble floors, your floor's cracked." Durk ended the drama with a tweet saying, "Every time a nigga rap beef, he get clapped up in a couple of weeks. IG comments and a couple of tweets. Location, oh we can go and meet." Pretty much warning Tyga that this is real life, not some rap beef. Durk and YB have had their differences too though. They collabed on a song titled My Side, but after King Von's death, their relationship really took a turn for the worse. Youngboy, standing behind his artist, Quando Rondo, who was a part of the reasoning for King Von's death, has dissed Von tremendously, and Durk really isn't a fan of that. YB said things like, "O Block Pat get rolled up," referring to King Von's childhood neighborhood, and even called India, Durk's fiancée, out of her name. So Durk has every reason to be angry. In Durk's song Aha, he starts off with, "Don't respond to with Von." This was after Youngboy dropped Bring the Hook and I Hate Youngboy and dissed Von in both. Durk had quite a few things to say about Youngboy though. A few more lines into this song, Durk says, "I told Von to leave that bitch alone. She posts on OnlyFans." Before Von died, he was messing with Youngboy's favorite baby mama, Janaya. Janaya was known for messing with a few rappers in the game and also having an OnlyFans account. Youngboy hates anyone who comes for her, so Durk knew exactly how to hit him where it hurt. Durk has also gone back and forth with famous New York snitch 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine has been taunting Durk for months following the death of Von. From making Instagram posts to even giving Durk's clone a jacket of King Von, 6ix9ine has taken the disrespect pretty far.
King Von said, "When I die, my niggas is gonna slide every day." Cat, nigga. That shit is cat. Who slipped for King Von yet? That nigga resting fucking piss, nigga.
Durk, on the other hand, he tries to ignore the troll, and if he does diss him, it's very subliminal.
All the police brutality going on, I'm saying we gonna stand together. But look, I'm the first by saying this, right? A rat. You can't compete with a rat on street shit, you know what I'm saying? And I keep telling y'all that's this shit. Start responding to that clown ass nigga.
In Drake's song, titled Laugh Now, Cry Later, Durk says, "Can you not play that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rats," referring to 6ix9ine without actually saying his name. 6ix9ine continues to troll Durk on the regular, but he just can't get a response out of the Chicago artist. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a sub and check out this one.